Supplementary list, item number 1.
Yes, it's okay. End of the board.
Item number 2.
Same.
Please, Your Lordship.
Matters only pass over.
Item number 2. 1 and 2 are,
You're an item number.
1 and 2 are connected matters, Lordship.
You have been here. Tell
End
me.
of the board, Lordship. Then end of the board,
No,
Your Lordship.
it's okay. Since you are only here.
Lordship. Lordship, this is a bail application, Your Lordship. Lordship, this is by a Bangladeshi national who was arrested on 1st of November, Your Lordship. Now, there is a practice, Lordship, that on those 2 dates during the Diwali, the international border there at Dauki is kept open because there is a very famous Kali temple, Your Lordship, known as the Dauki Kali Bari. So on those 2 dates, it was open, and because of that, the nationals from Bangladesh side also allowed to come over to worship. So that's how they had also inadvertently crossed over, Lordship, and they have been arrested. Lordship, we had moved bail on earlier 2 occasions. It has been rejected, but no incriminating evidence has been found against them. So, Lordship, their only prayer is that they are bona fide nationals of Bangladesh. So they only want to be deported.
What is the procedure, Mr. Khan?
Lordship,
Can it be done just like that?
no. Your Lordship has seen the other day also, we had a similar situation where a case was registered, the only issue of bail bond was involved. So once the case is registered, Your Lordship, and the process is set into motion, they have got 2 options. The matter can be compounded, trial cannot be held, and then in that situation, the status is determined by the Indian court and they are deported. In that situation, the criminal trial is over.
So it
Almost amounts to pleading guilty, Your
Absolutely,
Lordship.
absolutely.
it would depend on the IO then.
It depends upon the IO, rightly correct.
Lordship, on 2 occasions they were on remand, so they had enough time to investigate the matter, and no incriminating evidence or anything otherwise has been found against me, Your Lordship. And it is an admitted fact that the international border is kept open on those 2 dates for the purpose of Kali Puja, where nationals from other side also come over to worship in this particular temple, Your Lordship. So that is why they had also crossed over under the bona fide belief that it is okay to cross over just for the purpose of worship and go back on the very same day.
Maybe we will accept that at face
Lordship.
value.
I'm also not denying it. Yes, she may be correct.
But the
Absolutely.
thing is, since they have crossed over and now
Absolutely, Your
they have
Lordship.
been arrested.
Procedure has to be
So
followed.
Absolutely.
that has to be. Otherwise, it would have been easier for the IO or the police at the relevant point of time when they were detected to, send them back.
Lordship is correct. Lordship also held the same thing in the earlier matter. We had
And in any case, since you have indicated that they also wanted to go back,
Yes.
it's not that they intend to stay. So I think you work it out and see.
We'll work it out something, Your Lordship, on that. Only thing is we can.
You can advise the IO, not the
Lordship is.
PP. If the IO file a favorable report or whatever the case may be, then they can
So
be,
we'll call for the report of
be
the IO.
escorted
At
to
this
the-
stage, Your Lordship, we'll call for the
they can
IO's
be
report.
escorted to the border and sent out.
Lordship. That would resolve the whole issue actually.
Lordship, my learned senior colleague is correct. So for the facts are concerned, I mean, we're not disagreeing. But so the procedure is concerned.
But that you see, I don't know. I'm not aware of such a practice. But if if it is there
Lordship.
and free flow of traffic is allowed, Human trafficking.
Then yes, Lordship is correct. Lordship,
Within those
absolutely
time,
correct.
there must be some, some check and balance.
Very true.
Maybe a register, maybe a,
Something to
a
identify
deadline,
and
or
send them
maybe
back.
whatever.
Absolutely correct.
Why is that not maintained? I don't know. Like I said,
Lordship,
I'm
at this stage, even it
practically-
will be difficult for me to, yes.
Lordship,
We'll-
because
we'll-
there is this border hut trade, if your Lordship, as your Lordship knows. So when the borders are opened, your Lordship, from both sides for trading purposes for a limited period, this is allowed. And on those particular 2 dates, Lordship, my learned friend can verify this, that on the Diwali day, this is kept open for the purpose of them to come and do the worship. So under that belief, Lordship, he had just simply crossed over for the purpose of
we're not
worship.
denying that.
Lordship.
But after you finish with your rights, you could have gone back.
Lordship, before I could go, I was on the process of going towards the temple when I was apprehended, Lordship. As such, I did not have a passport on me. But here, Lordship, I have produced my identity card, what is equivalent to our Aadhaar card of Bangladesh, has been annexed, your Lordship. So he is a bona fide citizen of Bangladesh, and his prayer is also that he may be sent back to his
I think that because we don't have the report. now.
Lordship.
Same with me.
Lordship.
I'm constrained, Your Lordship, there's hardly
Lordship.
anything on that.
As I've observed, Mr. Khan,
Lordship,
you advise the IO accordingly, in accordance with law.
yes.
Would be done.
Obliged.
So we'll post this matter after vacation.
Lordship, because they are languishing in
but
custody,
can we do?
Lordship. If it may kindly be taken up during the vacation bench, whenever it is, Lordship.
We'll make an attempt.
Because there is nothing incriminating found against.
The only problem with vacation is this, I don't know whether we'll be available. That's the only constraint.
Lordship may kindly post it. I would request my learned friend to make an effort. On 27th, I'm told there is a vacation bench, Your Lordship.
Notification has not come out, so we don't know.
Lordship,
Yeah,
there is.
notification has-
My learned friend is showing me a notice of the Honorable High Court with
27 and 10th January.
Okay, fine. Then we'll have it.
27th.
27.
Heard Ms. Paul, Learned Senior Counsel, along with Mr. Chanda, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioner. The Learned Senior Counsel has submitted that it's the petitioner himself who has filed this. I mean, the
Lordship.
accused himself,
Lordship.
that the petitioner is admittedly a Bangladeshi national who had inadvertently crossed over the borders to India through Dauki
Dauki, Lordship.
for the purpose of performing puja in the
Dauki Kalibari, Lordship. It's
Dauki Kalibari temple.
temple.
Dauki Kalibari temple situated on the Indian side of the border. It is the submission of the Learned Senior Counsel that it has been the practice that during Kali Puja, the authorities would allow nationals of Bangladesh to come over and perform their rites and rituals at the said temple, and thereafter to go back to their place, to their home, to their country. However, in this particular case, the petitioner, having observed such puja at the said temple, and on their way, or on his way to Bangladesh, or to the border, was intercepted.
Lordship, they were on the way to going to the temple when they were apprehended.
On the way to the temple, they were intercepted by the authorities, and after being and on being apprehended, are now kept in judicial custody at the District Prison and Correctional Home, Joa.
In Shillong, Lordship.
Shillong.
Oh, Shillong, not Joy.
It is therefore prayed that the petitioner will be allowed to be enlarged on bail so as to enable him to sort out the required formalities to enable him to go back to his country. At this juncture, Mr. K. Khan, Leonard PP, had submitted that since the petition is not since the IO since the report of the IO is not before him, is not with him to be placed before this court, and as such the current situation of the case is not known. It is, however, submitted that some time may be allowed for the case diary, including the status report of the IO, to be filed for this court. On consideration of the submission made, this court is also in agreement with the Leonard PP that the necessary report is required to be report of the IO is required to be produced before any order is passed, before any final order is passed in this regard. Accordingly, the IO is directed to file produce the CD and the status report on the next date fixed, as prayed for by the parties. Let's this matter before the next vacation bench
On 27th.
next vacation could be maybe changed tomorrow, we don't know.
Lordship, there's a notification that's
Vacation can always be changed.
obliged. Obliged, Lordship.
Lordship is here.
We may have it on 25th, for all we know.
Obliged, Lordship.
27th. But Mr. Khan, you pursue that.
Lordship is.
See, within this time.
Lordship is.
Same order.
Same one.
Same order too.
Obliged, Lordship.
Item number 3.
My lord, as praying for lordship's indulgence, though mentioning time is over, my lord.
3 is
Not this matter, my lord. But I am praying for some indulgence, my lord. Though mentioning time is over. What happened? One matter was supposed to be listed on 10th, and execution is proceeding before the trial court. My lord. And the learned trial court is directed for executing while the appeal, along with application for condonation of delay, is pending. On 10th, because of the bench did not sit, my lord, and I was expecting it will be listed 16th or 17th. It has not been listed. Lordship kindly takes it up today, my lord.
what is the matter about?
This is the land acquisition matter, my lord. The award amount is about 10 crore rupees against the central government, and before the trial court matter is fixed on 19th, and there is an order, my lord, I placed on the last occasion also. Lordship kindly permits unlisted listing today, my lord.
You could always move the execution court.
My lord, the direction is that court will proceed to execute, my lord. That is to deposit the money by 19th of December.
Okay. Abang yung list ko ta.
Deeply.
Yes.
Item number 3.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, this is an appeal against final order passed by MECT Shillong. Very limited grounds of appeal, my lord. One major ground. Evidence establishes that the driver did not have any driving license. Now, not having any driving license, my lord, is quite different from having a fake or an invalid driving license. For a fake or invalid driving license, our first point is that for fake or invalid driving license, court can order pay and recovery. But in the case of no license at all, insurance company has to be released from all liability. Supreme Court is clear on that aspect. That is the first ground. Second ground, my lord, failing the first ground, if the first ground does not succeed, at least the pay and recovery should have been allowed in our favor. That also was not done by the MSD. So very limited appeal, my lord, on the question of absence of driving license.
Take steps.
Yes, my lord.
Heard Mr. S. Tindal and counsel for the appellant, who has submitted that the appellant being aggrieved by the judgment and order dated 6/9/2024. This is within time.
Yes, my lord. It is.
Has approached his court. Order dated 6/9/2024, passed by the learned member MECT Shillong in MSC case number 5 of 2017, has now approached his court with the prayer for setting aside for quashing and setting aside of the said award. And with the inter alia with the prayer for setting aside of the said award. However, at this point of time, the learned counsel would submit that notice may be allowed to be issued upon the respondents. Accordingly, let notice be issued upon the appellant is directed to take steps for issuance of notice on the respondents. The same returnable within 2 weeks. On receipt of the service report, the matter is to be placed for admission. This is matter of the application.
Published.
Daily list, item number 1.
Latest this information you received. Yeah, this 159 persons has been paid and then 33 under process. So it will be done, your lordship.
My instruction is about 39 is still under process.
Whatever, 39, 33.
Yes. This is a
That would be a manageable
So
number.
so your lordship, it may be closed.
At least substantial,
Yes.
part is complied with.
75%.
75.
Out of 75% has been completed.
I've given the list to him. Your lordship. Yes.
See, Mr. Deputat,
Yes.
you should have filed this by way of an affidavit.
Your lordship, this is the instruction, so that's why I did.
Yeah, could have, you see, it's just because now with all these papers, it will be very difficult. Yeah, of course, if it is a one-page communication, you could have marked it. But this
Let
is
it come on 27, Your Lordship. We'll bring it on record. By then, maybe some more will be paid.
Your lordship, when we have given at the moment, we were shown your lordship, and then all
is
this.
one thing, that is okay. He is also not disputing that as far as this communication is concerned. But you file this by way of an affidavit. In the meantime, if you get the additional report, compliance report, then you file it. On pre-made by parties, this is matter before the
27.
application page.
Obliged.
Item number 2.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, based on the liberty that my Lord gave us, we conducted dusty service on respondent number 1, claimant. We've served on the counsel. Unfortunately, he hasn't appeared today.
Have you filed the affidavit of service?
No, my Lord. Because he had informed us he'll appear, but he's not here. We'll file an affidavit, my Lord. And for number 2, my Lord, we'll take steps.
Mr. S. General Counsel for the appellant has submitted that the notice upon the issued upon the respondent number 1 has been affected. However, it is prayed that an affidavit of service may be allowed to be filed. As for respondent number 2, the learned counsel would submit that press notice may be allowed to be issued. On premier, the same is allowed. This is matter after vacation.
Item number 3.
The similar matter. Yes.
Same Makatukoi.
Item number 4.
My Lord, this matter we have taken steps as per the report. The service has been delivered. We are filing affidavit for service report, my Lord.
But what have you done in the meantime?
My Lord, in the meantime, my Lord, he has received a notice today fixed for his statement. He's cooperating. So we just pray today that since my Lord he is working here, if the matter come up first day of the after vacation, by that time I'll file the service report. The other state government of Nagaland may also appear.
No, but you are also given the liberty to, to approach the competent court of jurisdiction.
My Lord, what happened? There was no arrest warrant issued. Instead, my Lord, they issue a notice where they fix for his statement. So that process is going on, and he's cooperating with that.
Okay.
So may I just pray today, matter may be taken up on the first day of reopening.
He was issued notice from the other court.
No, by the police. By the police.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Therefore, I pray for my Lord. Fixed matter may come up after vacation, first day of vacation. In the meantime, I'll file my service report also.
That is on respondent number?
Respondent number 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Well, 4 and 5, my Lord.
Mr. H.L. Sangreso, the senior counsel, has submitted that he may be allowed to file the service report as far as notice issued upon the respondents number 4 and 5 is concerned. On the premier by the senior counsel, matter is now posted to be listed after vacation.
After vacation. Deeply obliged.
Item number 5.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, there's a status report that has been forwarded by the concerned IO, Lordship. If I may place this before the court. So, my lord, apparently the bail conditions have been violated, Lordship. As such, we're here to pray for the cancellation of bail, Lordship. Because the government is also much involved in this matter, Lordship.
Who's appearing? You. The accused.
My lord, this report, I do not know because when it is filed, because on 7th, well, the IO has given us a notice to appear before him to furnish the document on 10/12/24. 10/12/24. Document has already been given and seizure has been made on 7/12/24. So I do not know what condition we have violated.
The report is very clear, Lordship.
Because that report is dated, I do not know.
And that is the latest report, my lord.
You should give him a copy of the report. He should defend. No, he should defend himself.
Lordship.
Because allegations are there against him.
Lordship.
He says he has not violated. You say
Lordship,
he has.
that's what they say, Lordship. This is as per the 10th of December, but this is the latest report, 16th of December, Lordship.
Yeah, so many things will happen during that time. Give him a copy.
Lordship.
And the other issue to be decided as to the locus of the petitioner.
Lordship.
Lordship, we have directly Supreme Court's judgments, Lordship, here in one of the case where Gujarat High Court has referred Supreme Court judgment, Lordship, in para 7, Lordship. Has referred para 7, Lordship.
Anyway, we'll take up the matter to at one point of time. Since your locus has to be decided, and he has to defend himself against the report of the IO. Because basically, it will come down to whether the bill is required to be cancelled or not. Ms. Angela Leonard, Senior GA, has produced the latest status report as regard the prayer for cancellation of anticipatory bail made in this petition. The report would directly affect the respondent number 2. As such, Mr. S. Pandit, Leonard Counsel for the respondent number 2, has sought for time to respond to the said report. For ends of justice, the said report is directed to be produced, a copy of the said report is directed to be issued upon the said respondent number 2 to allow him to respond to the allegation. The matter will be heard on the next date fix as far as the said report, as far as the contents of the said report is concerned. As to the other issue of concerning the locus of the petitioner, the same will be also heard on the next date fix. as prayed for, this matter to petition.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Supplementary list number 1, item number 1.
But Dr. Musika, notice has not been affected.
Notice been affected, we file affidavit, my lord.
You are fine. But even for today's date, they have to be put on
My
notice.
lord, only some observation, my lord, the learned trial court, because your lordship was in session of the matter, my lord. So to at least to await the orders of this honorable court, or at least for till next date, my lord. Especially in view of this order, my lord, the order I placed, my lord.
Dr. Musika, learned DSGI was submitted that an urgency has come up as far as this matter is concerned, inasmuch as when this matter is still at the stage of appearance of the respondent, for which notice has been served and duly effected. In the meantime, the learned special judicial officer, before whom the
Special
matter-
judgment. Special judicial officer, Shillong.
Yes, special judicial officer Shillong, before whom the original trial was conducted and the impugn order passed. Impugn order dated, what's the date of the order? Impugn order dated, passed,
22-24.
has by order dated 28/11/2024 passed in civil misapplication number 32 under bracket H of 2024, directed the appellant herein to deposit the award within 3 weeks, failing which the execution will be proceeded with. In view of the learned DSGI has submitted that since the award itself is under challenge in the related appeal, at this juncture it would be but prudent for this court to issue some restraining order as far as the process of execution is concerned. Next, this court has considered the submission made by the learned DSGI and is also aware of the fact that the respondent is not in attendance before this court today. However, in view of the said order dated 28/11/2024 passed in the said civil misapplication number 32 H 2024, copy of which is produced herein and marked as annexure X, the court, exercising its discretionary power, would direct that the said order be stayed for the time being, stayed till further orders of this court. It is, however, open to the respondent to appear before this court and to challenge to appear before this court for further unnecessary orders or alteration and modification of this order if so desired. Alis board date ni kali. Next date ni kali. What board? As prayed for, this is matter of the petition.
I'm deeply.
May it please the Lordships. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 5. Lordship, if this matter could kindly be taken up in the first week of March, Lordship.
On pre-made by Ms. P. Agarwal, not objected to by Mr. K. Khan and PP, but this matter is adjourned. List the same in the first week of March.
Deeply obliged, Lordship.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item 3. Lordship, I'm praying that this matter may come up after vacation, Your Lordship.
On pre-made by the appellant, list this matter to vacation.
Highly obliged, Lordship.
Please, Lordship. Lordship seeks some accommodation in item number 2, Lordship. Lordship, matter may allot.
Same order. After vacation,
Lordship, similar player for item number 4, Lordship.
you are in this case?
And yes, 4.
Same order.
Lordship.
Supplementary list, item number 1.
I was about to say that. Yes, Mr.
Lordship, in filing the appeal,
there for Shining Star, sir?